Hello. Ooh, geez. Okay. Just give me a second to pull it up. My name's Winter. I have been coming here it hasn't been a full year yet, has it? I don't think, almost. Not yet. I used to come to these years and years ago, and then didn't for a long time because life and stuff, and then went through a bad breakup, and somebody was like, hey, come out to the Dayton Poetry Slam. And I was like, shit, they're still around? So here I am. Yeah. Okay, so the two poems. My first one I will be reading tonight is called Small Hands. Tiny, cute hands, he spoke affectionately, turning them back and forth in his palm. Oh, how a compliment can turn like a knife, twisting in my guts, always surprises me. I swallow and contain the urge to purge whatever feeling in me is trying to ruin this tender moment. I hadn't even realized how I had pulled my hand from his and held it close to my chest. His words poured like lava over my fingertips, and how can a 2-second sentence send me years back into my childhood? How do I even begin to explain that the trembling is not excitement? That the last time I heard those words, these hands were doing adult things a child's hand should never have to do. Would you still want to touch these hands? Would you react in disgust? Lost in a sea of worry where I felt I was drowning, a sharp pair of eyes settled upon me. A gaze gifted as a lifeline, or so I hoped, for I have confused lust for love many times. Because care and desire can feel the same thing when you're desperate for someone to touch you. I want to be the woman in the present who, yes, has small hands, but the courage to face a lion and ask for more, for her pleasure. But instead, I am still the lamb. God damn. Fingers intertwine and my hands tremble in desperation. Please hold me till this sea no longer threatens to swallow me whole. I can feel myself at the edge of an abyss, trying to cope with all of this movement. It's shaking something loose within me, something I am afraid of. So tell me, can you really hold these small hands? These delicate like glass hands that have been broken over and over again, these hands that have been crushed under the weight of full-grown men, these hands that have held unmentionable parts an unmentionable amount of times before the age of 18, these hands that bite like an abused animal when backed into the corner of a cage, these hands that pull out the hair and dig into my body when I can't handle the stress, these hands that grip the toilet in the early morning when I vomit from all these bad fucking dreams, these hands that have to try not to touch in the ways that I was taught, but in the ways that stay curious to the person that you are. I wish you knew that's all I ever cared to do with these hands. So for now, without expecting more, I will take a breath, and with a weak smile, I say thank you. Okay, now for one that's a little on the upper mood. Okay, this one is called Boyfriend Material. There once was a guy, oh so clever, who wore his best sweater whenever. He once asked this girl what material it was made of. Her autism made jokes hard, so she shrugged. He said with a grin, "Girl, let me begin. This sweater is boyfriend material." She laughed and then asked with a smirk, "Does it really work?" And with a twinkle in his eye he couldn't deny, "It's boyfriend material, just add a little quirk." He said it's cozy and warm and snug as can be, soft as a cloud, just wait and see. It's woven with care and it's meant to share, perfect for moments just you and me. She smiled, her heart slightly swayed. Are you serious? Or is this just played? He gently took her hand. No jokes, understand. In this sweater, let's let love invade. And so she tried on his sleeve a perfect embrace, his sweater a charm she couldn't erase. It's boyfriend material, she said with a laugh. Blushing, her heart raced. So next time you meet with such a gent whose sweater is 100%, don't let it slip by and give love a try, a match made in fabric so good you cry. Thank you.